forecast from the First Alert Weather Team.
It's shaping up to be a cool and pleasant October afternoon here in the Cape Fear. And as we take a look outside with our First Alert Skycam in Jinks Creek and Ocean Isle Beach, we see bright sunshine in the mix. Really is a pleasant afternoon for lunch outside or maybe even a lunchtime stroll. Elsewhere throughout the Cape Fear, we have dry skies as a high pressure system dominates over the Carolinas. Now, this high pressure system is going to lead to limited rain and storm chances throughout this weekend. As we take you hour by hour throughout the rest of the day today, northerly winds keeping things cool while rain and storm chances are going to remain near 0% throughout this weekend. Plenty of opportunities for those outdoor activities. Otherwise, dew points are going to be crisp at times today. Upper 40s tomorrow and Sunday. We'll see dew points lingering within those lower 50s. So it's going to feel like crisp autumn air throughout this weekend. Eventually, we will start to see those dew points tick up as we look towards the start of the new work and school week. But outdoor activities for this weekend, nearly perfect, whether you're heading out to the pumpkin patch on a date night or even just staying at home doing some outdoor projects. However, if you are heading out to the beach, we do have some concerns, mainly due to elevated rip current risk and even some moderate chop offshore. So make sure you're staying cautious in and around the surf. Otherwise, it was a cool start here this morning. We saw 40s in the Cape Fear, but eventually this afternoon, temperatures will work their way in to the lower 70s. Northerly winds keeping things cool. As we go into this evening, 70s turn into lower 60s by around 7 o'clock, but these 60s are soon going to turn into upper 40s for the start of tomorrow morning. So keep those jackets out just one more day because it is shaping up to be a jacket-worthy start to our Saturday. So after that chilly start, we're eventually going to see temperatures slightly warmer than today for tomorrow. We'll see highs tomorrow peak in the upper 70s as those winds start to change, mainly coming from the southwest by tomorrow afternoon. That will help fuel some warm air into our area. As for Friday night football, week 8 for tonight, conditions really shaping up to be nearly perfect. Dry skies throughout the night. However, once we get into the late quarters, we'll see some of those chilly temperatures return with temperatures within the 50s. So make sure to have some sweatshirts if you are heading out to Friday night football for tonight. Otherwise, this weekend shaping up to be nearly perfect. Lots of dry time. Will eventually embark on the gradual warming trend with highs in the lower 80s by Sunday, even into Monday. But just as quickly as temperatures start to tick up, we'll see them cool right back down as we look into next week. Back to you, Kim.
All right, Ella, thanks.